Good morning, good morning, good morning. Courtney here. Welcome to my page if you have not been here, okay? This is going to be your general. This is going to be to the 22nd to the 28th. This is for your sun, moon, and rising. If there's love in the caption, check your Venus. I'm only saying that for a few more days and I'm done saying that, okay? Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend, my little Virgos. My little Virgos. Okay. So I'm going with that right now. Connection, satisfaction, energy is going, can you cause that chain reaction? See if it comes back out. Tender satisfaction. Where my Virgos at? Oh, my Virgos are God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Alright. Well, good. You guys ready? You ready? You ready? Can't hear you. You ready? Spirit, where my Virgos at? Where my Virgos at? It's not the same card. It's not the same card. But we are talking. We are talking. And we are growing. And I'm freaking excited. Hey, you know what, guys? I mentioned the other day. What video was it? Something about. I'm going to tell you right now. Hold on. My jammies. Okay? So, I talked about a vortex. Okay? This hangman keeps coming up. And I'm not saying it's all vortex related. I might get into it. I might not. I think I might be going there with you guys, though. Okay? Which has to do with the eclipse of August 2017. Okay? So, anywho, okay? We got the hangman. We got the 10 of wands. We got the 7 of wands. And we got the 2 of cups, okay? So, we got growth. We got courage. We got... So, it is confusion with the hangman here, okay? So, I'm not going to talk vortex. I'm just trying to think. We're not going where we went before. Let's pull one more. One more, spirit. One more. Or 2. Okay. So that one first. So we got the hangman. Okay. So we're thinking. Okay. But right next to it, we have the 10 of wands. So whatever it is you're thinking about, whatever it is that's confusing you, okay, you're coming out of. Because we do have, and it's ironic, I love how they throw this to me sometimes, how it doesn't even matter how I throw my cards. It either goes like this. I'm telling you, it doesn't even freaking matter the way I throw my cards. No one's ever said anything to me about the way I throw my cards, because I think I break it down anyway. But it's thrown the way it's supposed to be thrown. So I have the story that I need to tell. When I talk about what's going on, okay, it was usually, recent past. And then the middle is usually, what is going on. And then the end is the end, which is the present moment for me, guys. And it's like, if there's any challenges, if you want to go there with like Celtic crosses and the way people throw things, I'm going to tell you your freaking challenge in my story. Okay? So I don't need to break down each card for you and say, this is your present situation and blah, 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 blah. And I got my way, they got their way. So with this hangman right here, you're sitting here with confusion, okay? But don't worry, it's a 10 of wands, okay? Normally you would lay this burden down. But yeah, you did, okay? But at the same time, to me, this is growth. This is one of my favorite cards, guys. We got flowers blooming. We got redwoods growing. We got people planting roots, okay? We got wisdom. We got knowledge. We got success, we got growth, we got fresh air, and the North Node. Okay? Bang. Okay? Then it's next to courage. Okay? So, and then you got courage next to Two of Cups. Okay? So, this is a little bit of love. And then after that, you got the Nine of Worlds, which is a Nine of Pence. Okay? Which is somebody who's very, in traditional tarot, somebody who's very independent and successful and content and deserves what she's got. Okay? And this one, this is your harvest. So whatever it is you've manifested, here it comes. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of love. Are we afraid? Are we afraid of love? Because wasn't last week your twin? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at, Virgos? Twins getting closer. Okay. Now we're back on this path again. It's come up a couple times, okay? People are getting nervous to get into union with their twin. Or soulmate. Or love. Got it? Okay? So we're clear. So right now, I'm not even going to do twin. I'm going to do soulmate. Okay? Everybody has a soulmate. That's love. Okay? You're hesitating. You're a little nervous about going into this love. Okay? But your harvest is freaking here. Whatever you manifested is here. Okay? I love this. Okay? There's a squirrel. There's a little squirrely in Los Pecha. Okay? Look at him. Collecting his harvest. Because your harvest is here, guys. Okay? Freaking go nuts with your harvest. I ain't kidding you. Go nuts with your harvest because it's well freaking deserved, okay? I know there's a little confusion going on. I think the confusion has to do, you got the Woman of Wands, okay? For me, this woman, okay, she's psychic, she's telepathic, she's gifted, okay? Her perception is on point. Her psychic power is on point, okay? She shines. She teaches. She inspires. Okay. Do I think you know how to play with magic? I do. Okay. If you are doing that, be safe about how you do it, guys. I know people are like, oh, black magic, and there's different kinds of magic and manifestation. Be safe. And if you are messing with magic, I'm going to tell you again, you better have a good freaking intent. I won't mess with magic. But it is what it is, okay? Good intent when it comes to that, guys, okay? And I know plenty of people that do magic. It is good intent. And actually, you know what, with full moons, I've called in Mom Moon. I've called in Mother Moon, okay? I've called in certain stuff. But I also know, I've also written a list with a full moon to get rid of all the clutter and all the confusion I got going on in my life. And after I'm done doing my thing, I will burn that. And people do call that magic, okay? So it's how you perceive what magic is, okay? And magic is real, okay? So, anywho, you're sitting around. You got all this freaking growth, guys. You're trying to muster up the courage to do something with your soulmate. Your harvest is here, guys. So you're like, oh, okay, my soulmate's here. Where are we going? I'm confused. You're also going through a spiritual transition, okay? So, you're going to persevere through it, guys, okay? I don't even have the persevere card, but I'm going to tell you you're persevering through it because you got the growth, okay? Your transformation it's starting, okay? It's here. And I want to say, and I did this earlier because I was like, oh, I haven't pulled this one. It was like a basic, it was my 2. It was my 4 of Cups or something. And I was like, I know that has a different meaning. And I looked, and it didn't. So I was referencing something else. And I'm thinking it might be this one. So in case this is this particular card, which talks about new beginnings, okay? Like, you're going to persevere through your new beginnings. But I just want to see if it's anything else. So let me just sit with this a minute. And I did break it down to the other people when I talk about birth, okay? And I'm gonna show you why. But in this particular situation, I don't feel pregnancy. That's not where I'm going with this one, okay? It can mean that, okay, though? You know, it's ironic. I was like, here. In the last one, I was like, all right, you got this ram here persevering. And then I was like, wait, it might be a mountain goat. But it's a ram. And why I talk about pregnancy, because it's got male genitals on the card. And I'm going to show you. But it symbolizes, you know, like the seeds, okay? So it's all about creativity and sexual energies at the same time. But that's not where I was going with that either. To me, I knew it was more of like a success thing, like a new beginning, okay? And most people with the 4 worlds, they don't look at it like that. But for me, it is. And it talks about money and success and a new beginning. And that's how it's always been for me, okay? But I do think baby sometimes, because this does represent genitals, okay? A man genital. You know, it's, you know, planting new seeds. It's a new creation. But look at the ram persevering, guys, okay? So that's why this card always is like, where are we going with this? Because this does have multiple meanings. And I didn't look it up earlier, and I wanted to. But because we're next to all this psychic and all this wisdom and all this intuition and telepathic and clairvoyance, I wanted to make sure we were going in the right direction, okay? So this doesn't have to do with pregnancies. If someone's pregnant, congratulations. That's not where we're going with this, though, okay? This is about the 4 worlds, okay? I feel like this might be a little loud for you guys. Sorry. So I'm going to clarify it, but please don't worry about the hangman position right now, guys, okay? Do not. The growth is amazing, okay? You gain the courage, guys, okay? And it's also saying, if you're having a hard time with the courage, okay? It's saying, if you need to put that mask on to step into some kind of situation, put that mask on. But speak your truth. And make sure that mask comes off. Don't, okay? Just so we're clear. You know, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the angel messages. I guarantee you are. But it says somebody's wearing a false mask, okay? And it talks about deception and all this other stuff, okay? This is kind of the same thing, but in a good way, like in an encouraging way. Like, if you have to put that mask on, go ahead. If you gotta put something in your head, or whatever you gotta do to tell yourself to get through the situation you gotta go get through, that's gonna give you the courage and the integrity to get through it, then freaking put the mask on, guys. But speak your truth and take it off when you're done. And continue to be you. That's how I look at this card when it talks about courage, okay? There is a crap ton. I try to put the laptop a little closer to me, but I don't want it too close because of my voice. It's going to kind of like whoop, whoop. But I'm talking, I mean, there's mask after mask after mask after mask. Like, but there's so much wisdom and knowledge, because we got tribal mask. We got, I'm talking the electric, what's that word? They're in the theater. I'm not going to do it. But you know where I'm going with that. Right next to your soul. Right next to your half of your freaking soul. Okay? So, have the courage to talk to your twin. Because now we're still stuck in the same thing. But at the same time, whatever this is, it's confusing you because you're going through this freaking transformation, guys. This is what's happening to you right now. You're going through a transformation. And you're just like, you're on pause. You've made all this improvement and growth. And the courage is here for you to have this new beginning. And you want to collect it because you know it's your freaking harvest. You manifested this crap. Okay, so yeah, so we're dealing with our twin. Okay, but we're also dealing with a soulmate. Okay, so this is about having the balance, though, and being able to keep that balance when it comes to indifferences at the same time. Okay, so yeah, is your twin closer? Your twin's been closer. It's like Cancer. It's like freaking Aquarius. And there was another freaking sign where it's like, it's okay. It's okay you're a little nervous. It's okay. It's gonna be fine, guys. Let's pull some clarifiers, okay? Let's see if I can give you any additional information. Let's see if it's gonna let me. I try anyway, guys. Just, you know, stop yelling at me and telling me. Stop doing that. Because sometimes they let me do it when I feel like I need to do it. And it actually just let me do it last time. And I laughed because I was like, ha, see guys, sometimes it lets me. All right, my little Virgos. I already know why you're hanging around. You need it's the courage. It's mustering up the courage, but you got this. But let's just do it anyway. That's too many, guys. I freaking love it. It's the courage. You need the courage. You need to muster up and embody the emperor. I'm putting them back, but I know what I'm talking about. It's like, why? And I'm not even going back to clarify that. We just got our answers, guys. I just said that before they freaking fell. There's so much growth. I don't need to clarify that crap either. Whatever you're coming out of because you freaking grew. You learn, okay? If you need to put the mask on to approach the situation, or this person who's going to this person, put the mask on to approach the situation if you want. You manifested this. Go after your manifestation, okay? You're good. You're going to be coming out of confusion real quick. And I'm telling you, the confusion is because you're going through a transformation. And as soon as you recognize that you're awakening, it's going to be a lot easier for you. And then you can start your new beginning, okay? Who doesn't want a new freaking beginning, okay? So, the confusion. I know what the confusion is, but let's clarify it. Tell me about the confusion, Spirit. Any advice for them about the confusion? It's all about transformation, guys. Okay? You're confused. Here we go again with the justice. Obviously, this is karmic. You're dealing with your twin. You're confused because you're going through a freaking transformation. You want to make it right. You want to solve the karmic justice. I know that. Okay? But you're nervous. You need the courage. Okay? You're going to fix this, guys. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fixed, okay? One more for my reverse justice. Any other additional messages for them? Please clarify my justice. Yeah, here we go, guys. Forward movement to your new beginning. Okay? I love you guys. Okay? You're on fire, guys. It's the Eight of Wands next to the Queen of Wands. For your new beginning, okay? So your new beginning is going to be in love. But it's going to be spiritual, too. So let's see what kind of beginning. I didn't want that to fall. But it's the King of Cups, guys. I just said love. I was hoping, I think it's going to be both. I just said you have the King of Cups, and now you got the Ace of Cups. Okay, guys. There's your soulmate. There's your twin. There's your King of Cups about to offer you your Ace of Cups, okay? Virgo, you're good. This was reversed. You're coming out of confusion with the confusion card. I just told you that. You're worried about the unjust situation, but you're going to move forward and come out of confusion. Here you go. Here's your reassurance, guys. I'm done. I'm done clarifying. Okay? I just reassured the crap out of you guys. I'm going to go through this briefly one more time. Vice versa. If I'm not saying vice versa. Okay? Take what resonates. We know your twins here. We know your soulmates here. We know here comes your offer of love. It's on hold, but don't worry. Whoever's about to approach you or you're going to approach, have that strength. You've grown so much through this process. If you need to put the mask on, put the mask on, but speak your freaking truth because you're dealing with your soulmate. Stay level-headed. Keep your balance, okay? Your harvest is here. You manifested this, guys. Don't worry about the confusion. Don't worry about the past because I ain't digging. You know me. I'm not digging. Don't worry about your past. You're coming out of your freaking confusion. It proves it along with every message I've given you, okay? You're going through a freaking transformation, which is causing the confusion, okay? Remember that, all right? To your brand new beginning, in love, with the King of Cups. I love it. I love it. You guys are going to be okay. I'm reassuring you again. It is what it is, guys. It's okay. It is what it is until you get there. Not everybody is there. Okay, we're all on different levels. So I'm going to throw you an angel message. I am going to tell you, and I explained to the other people, a majority of the time, they kind of throw the same message I've already given you. I think because certain people need to be reassured, okay? I like to be reassured too, so don't worry about it, But I do prefer and like when they throw me something else that has nothing to do with anything on the board, because that's an additional message that you need to take. So if it does not resonate with anything on the board, be like, huh? That makes no sense. That blah, 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 blah. Okay? No. It's an additional message from the divine that I'm not getting to you. So if it talks about a freaking diet, go on a diet. Change how you're eating. Okay? I'm not kidding you. That's how that works. So what it is that gets tossed, it's either going to be the same thing to reinsure you, but I just reassured you 3 times with all these cards. So, like I said, if another message comes out, please take into consideration, regardless if it resonates with this, because that's what these are for. Tell me what's going on, my Virgos. Tell me what's going on, my Virgos. Guys, this is going to be successful. This is a brand new beginning. And when I talk about all this love, okay, not only is this love, this is work. This is spiritual, because these are pence. Okay? So you got both. I love that they just threw me this card, because it reinsures what I just said to you, even though it has nothing to do. Watch. I love what I do, guys. I'm telling you. I had no idea I was going to have such a knack for this. Okay? Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of your worries. Feel the blessings, the loving blessings that are coming, that are here and coming your way. Divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. Now listen to me. When it says look past the illusion, this is your transformation. This is your awakening. People feel confused. People feel delusional. People feel sick. People feel like, is this trickery? Like, people can lose their faith. This is part of the transformation. Do you know how many times I told myself there is no freaking way that this is my twin, because he's being so stubborn, he won't get back to me, there's this, and I know that link was, I knew it, I know, well, now he knows too. We haven't talked about it yet, but that's on him. It's okay. Everyone, free will, guys, free will. Remember that, okay? Don't push something, even though you want to push. I nudge because I think it may help. A nudge here and there is okay, but still let this go down naturally. Especially if you're going in it with a good intent, then okay. But back up, don't ever step your boundaries, okay? But the point of this is I couldn't, like, I was like, I'm losing my mind. Like, I'm crazy. There's no freaking way that this is who I think it is. And I haven't heard from him in months and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just, guys, you're not crazy. If you know for a fact that that's who you're dealing with and you are going through a spiritual transformation, you know. It might take 2 weeks. It might take 2 freaking years. Live your life while you wait and persevere, okay? Which is going to make you complete. When you come to union with somebody, you want that completion already within the 2 of you. You both want to be strong individuals. And just because you want to be independent and you come together with somebody and you are a very independent person, don't worry about losing your independence, because when you have 2 people that are independent and strive to persevere and they know there's that much love, you guys are going to be fine. Will you kind of like go through little arguments here and there? Yeah, but you got to learn to lay those down, okay? You have to in order to move on. But you're going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to embody those qualities because of all the stuff you've been through. So don't worry. Don't worry. Just get into union and figure it out together. Okay? That's what's important. This is divine. You're going through a transformation. You're good. Okay? Get as much rest as you can if you're not sleeping. I know that's hard. And to be honest with you, sometimes you don't get enough rest. And you don't sleep as much, but you wake up the next day just as energized. Some people don't need as much rest when you go through an awakening. It's just the way it is. Okay? So that's okay too. But as long as you know you're on that path and that's what you're going through, then it's okay. But if you're not sure and you're tired and you know, you might have some health issues, or you know your body better than anybody, Okay? So go with your gut and what your gut's telling you, because you have that ability. You have that gift to have that inner knowing. Okay? Guys, this is beautiful. I'm so happy for my Virgos, okay? If it's not here, it's coming. And I think it's coming more with like the way everything's being played out, okay? But it's here. But again, don't pass up on opportunities, because if somebody else comes into your life, your twin might not be ready. But they're going to bring you a soulmate. They're going to bring you, every love is a soulmate, guys, just to clarify, okay? You can live your whole life with a soulmate. Will you have to make an option, a decision eventually, because your twin comes back in the picture? Yeah, you and your twin will have that link. That option will always be there. Okay? But you might fall madly in love with somebody because that's what you deserve. And your twin, the divine knows if it's going to take 2 more years for your twin to get his shit together or her shit together. Okay? So in the meanwhile, if you fall in love with somebody else and you take an opportunity and you're going on this amazing adventure and having a new beginning, take it. Take it. It's going to raise your vibration. Okay? Be positive. Be optimistic. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you guys, okay? Trust me when I say, if your twin doesn't come into the picture and somebody else does, get to know this other person, okay? Trust me. You'll always have love for your twin, but not every twin comes into union. And if you didn't watch my urgent video, go watch it, because that will break that down for you, in case you're questioning, like, what? What? Yeah, that's a thing, guys. Not every twin comes into union. Go watch my video. It's labeled urgent, twin, life something, and lessons. Okay? I love you guys. What you have in front of you is amazing. It's just a little on hold. No worries. Don't worry. Somebody needs to muster up some courage, or you do. It's that simple. You got so much movement on the board, and you're so freaking guided. You're being guided by the divine, and you're protected, and you're going through a transformation. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Can I say that again? This is beautiful. I love you guys. Have a fantastic week. In love sometimes. Beep, beep. Can you guys hear this? I'm trying to relate it real quick. I can't. It's a good song though. Old school. I can usually relate songs to readings. Anywho. What you want? What you really, really want? Told you! Everyone falls in love sometimes. Oh my god, you caught feelings! Oh, freaking go with the freaking feelings, guys. Live your life and feel the love. I love you guys. Bye. I know you needed that extra message. And it's funny that I always do this when I say bye and I keep yappity yappity. I do that with everybody. I do that in my text messages. I do that with my friends. I do that with my mother. It is what it is. You're going to love Court, because Court loves you. Bye, guys.